Hey, there we go, everybody. We have beaten Trapang 2. Now, as expected, it is unfortunately a short game. Very interesting premise, but unfortunately, the game has ended too short, in my opinion. I think they could have expanded the game more, but that could happen in the form of either free updates or DLC expansion packs. Hopefully, in the form of expansion pack, because we gotta remember, Fear had two expansion packs that adds more story and lore into the game itself, and I think Trampang 2 has that potential of adding more expansion to have more to know what to see the full, more story of what unfold could be, before Trempang 2, could be after Trempang 2. Fear 2 did that really well. And you always play as different characters in those expansion packs as well. So I would like to see that, playing as different characters, instead of playing as 106. But, I don't know, but I like the game. I think this game is definitely worth the wait. I just kind of wish the game was, had more because this is way too short of a game. But this is more than enough though, because you could replay the game again and play the game at harder settings like extreme wage mode. I'm probably not gonna do that. But if you want to, you can go ahead because this game can get a bit hectic, especially play the game on extreme or potentially wage mode. More likely, you're probably gonna get absolutely molly wiped. Like I've seen some people try to play this game on Rage Mode and they can't even get past the first level, so I cannot imagine, when you go and play the game further and you gotta deal with more enemies all at the same time. Plus, with the spec up guys, those guys will probably be able to one shot you potentially. So, in other words, the game is telling you to use the exploit as an advantage. So potentially, you could probably use cheats potentially in those runs. That's just my guess, but overall, though, I did definitely enjoy my time playing Trempang 2. I think the game is only $30-$40 as well, so it's an absolute of a banger price to in a game that has so much work into. And even the demo when this game first came out was really well polished. So I'm really grateful that these guys have managed to get this game out. And on top of that, it was able to hold the same quality that we have known for in the demo version. So I'm really hoping that they will continue to make new projects or potentially expanding the Trampang universe. We shall see. But other than that, it's a great game. It's not the best game out there, of course. There are some things that I wish this game really had. Like the ability to aim down sight for the weapons. I think that would have been a nice feature, but this game is pretty much rely on hip fire, essentially old school hip fire, crosshair, no aim down sight. I wish there's an aim down sight button. There's only aim down sight for like the scopes, but that's about it. So I kind of wish the game had something like that. And in certain aspect of the game, like the sound, the atmosphere, the way the sound design in this game is good, but it also has a little bit of a flaw. I don't know how the sound engine is rendered in this game, but it's kind of weird where your footstep is like extremely loud and there's like no ambient sound. And speaking of ambient sound, there's like hardly any ambient sound in some of the most of the side missions. So it's just mainly just silent. Your footsteps, guns, and explosions. That's pretty much it. So I kind of wish to add a little bit more, sounds in the background to say the least, because the sound is pretty much non-existent if you just, if you cut off everything besides, the guns, the footsteps. So, and also is a minor critique, but I wish this game was a little bit longer and probably, put put a little bit more story as well. Like I think the story could have been great, but this game kind of has an identity crisis. Now the game wants to be scary, it wants to be Resident Evil, it wants to be tactical, stealth. The game doesn't know what it wants to be, and I think they might have overdone themselves in terms of the story and the premise. But I'm still very interested to see what they have to offer if they decide to make more updates, expansions, updates, DLC, you name it for this game. But yeah, the game definitely has an identity crisis, and I think they went a little bit too ambitious. So, if they're gonna make a sequel for this game or come up with an expansion, they should just focus on one vision instead of trying to branch out to a whole bunch of even different, a whole bunch of other different, branches. That they even added back rooms to in this game, which is not to be surprising, but back rooms is a little bit overdone nowadays. Like the back room was a cool concept, but now the back room is kind of just overblown. It's overblown in terms of popularity. And it's kind of just, it's cool to add it there, but to me, it feels like they're just throwing in there just for the heck of it. But I don't know, the back room is kind of overdone at this rate, so maybe not, try to link this with back rooms, but I don't know, it's a little minor critique. But overall, though, this game was fantastic. Highly recommend you guys get this game if you are a fan of, if you guys are a fan of the old Fear games, because this game will definitely get you an itch in terms of Fear. It has some spook moments, but it's definitely nowhere near as good as the quality of Fear. And of course, Alma being absolutely terrifying. And plus, I think the jump scare is more well done in Fear than Trapang 2. Trapang 2 has only a little bit of that, and that's only one level. And maybe two levels, but there's only one main mission where it kind of has that same Fear vibe. But after that, it's kind of just, it's just kind of just disappear after that. Which is a little bit of a shame, but, I'm so happy what I got here. And, other than that, I got nothing else to say. Other than that, this game is awesome. Get this game when it goes on sale, or buy it now, because it is at a good price compared to like $60, $70. And this is made by a very small, talented team too. So gotta give a shout out to Trapang Studios. Hopefully you guys are making some more cool, interesting projects, or potentially DLC expansions or updates for Trapang 2, because I will be looking forward to it. But yeah, check this game out. It's awesome. And if you guys enjoyed the playthrough, hit that like button in this video. And if you guys didn't, then hit the dislike button. It's all up to you. And I'm going to end this series here. There's really no point on making any more videos after this, besides maybe doing some combat simulator missions. Maybe try to do one mission on rage mode and see how ridiculous it is. But other than that, I did what I can for this game, and until they release any more further expansions or DLC for this game, this is going to be a wrap for Trapang 2. And there we go. Yeah, the whole main menu looks a little bit different too, as you can see here. So, got all this cheats unlocked as well. So, I'm pretty sure if you use this cheat, it doesn't really count towards the achievements, but I could be completely wrong on that. But other than that, that's going to be it, guys. So, nothing else I can say about this game. Check this game out if you can. Hopefully, there will be a console release for this game soon, probably next year, but hopefully it comes out soon, so that way everybody can play this game and try it out for themselves. But other than that, guys, until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.